You can wash? Son of a bitch. You just got charged. Classic.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, Sarge here, and welcome back to Sarge Gaming, and we are back here on World of Tanks. We finally got the Tiger Hammer. Look at the sexiness. It looks so good. Look at that. Stars, you get that little eagle symbol, you got the flag, you got the stars. And if you look real close at the edges, the little heavy tank symbols, how cute. Look at that. Alright, so at first glance, it's a tiger, right? Yes, it's a tiger. But I mean, it doesn't have 4 legs or teeth or yeah, it's funny. Anyway, it's a tiger, but it's not a tiger. Two things that are different I can tell you immediately. It has more hit points, and it has less engine power than the original. If we go look at the original right now, let's go look at it. Where you at? Here we go. That's not an accurate representation, but like right here. Alright, so 870 horsepower. Our Tiger only has like 700, I think it was. And then, what was the other thing? Hit points. Yeah, we only get like 1,400 hit points in this thing. You can tell from right here. Maybe you get some from upgrades. Maybe. I haven't played the Tiger in a long time. But I think the regular Tiger gets 1,500 fully upgraded, and this one gets 1,550. So I don't know, the engine. Yeah, we only have 700 horsepower compared to the, what did I say, 870 I think, to the last one. So all in all, it's a slower Tiger, and it's just pretty. You know, it's just a Tiger. It's just got a sexy paint job, and it's got more hit points. So you have 100 millimeters of armor on the front. This is the famous Tiger from World War II, which had so much armor nothing could penetrate it at that time. In World of Tanks, it's a different story. You're balanced with this thing. You're going up against tanks that were meant to kill this thing that didn't come in yet. You are the 3rd weakest armored tank at tier 7 in a heavy tank line. The only things that are weaker are the IS-2 and the AMX M4. Those have 90 at the front. Everything else has more at the front. Every heavy tank at tier 7 you can think of has more armor at the front than this Tiger does. That means like the Tiger was the best tank on the battlefield in World War II. In World of Tanks, it's not the case. You are pretty undermatched when it comes to armor, but your gun's really good. You got good penetration, good fire rate, and okay accuracy and whatnot. It's just you can get penetrated really easily, and even if you try to angle, I've tried to angle, and there's just Tigers everywhere. I mean, like I couldn't buy it early, so I had to earn it like everybody else, and so there's Tigers everywhere. There's like it's just a fucking giant Tiger clusterfuck orgy thing going on, and everybody can penetrate everybody really easily. So it's not really that good to be in a match right now. Wait till about a couple weeks, then you'll be able to actually get back into what would be a regular tier 7 game. But let's see, we have 1,550 hit points, 40 kilometers per hour speed limit, 700 horsepower engine, 26 degrees per second chassis rotation, 20 degrees per second turret rotation, and a rate of fire of 8.96 rounds per minute. The rate of fire is pretty good. I'm not sure if it's faster than the original Tiger, but I just know it's pretty okay. Get that DPM going. Through 380 meter view range, and camouflage is below average. And there's the armor. You have 100 at the front, the turret, and you have 80 everywhere else. Everywhere else, like 80 past the front, it's 80 everywhere. It's 80 everywhere. But that doesn't matter because stuff can just penetrate your eyes at the front, even if you try to angle. I've tried to side scrape, but they just go right through the turret. It doesn't matter. So like the armor is not your #1 thing to use on this tank. Honestly, I think it's a glass cannon at this point. Your gun is pretty damn good for tier 7. People are joining, leaving my party like crazy. What y'all doing? Anyway, yeah, the gun. It's a glass cannon at this point. Until the Tigers kind of fizzle out and you start getting to actual good games, you can start side scraping again, and you know, try to angle, because like other stuff you can penetrate right through that lower glacis they can go right through that because it's like flat, and like at least that front plate has some sort of an angle. So yeah, just a glass cannon. Play it like a glass cannon right now until like a couple of days later, and if not a couple of days, but like a couple of weeks, and then it'll be okay. It's not good, but it's okay. It's an okay tank after all the tigers get the fuck out of there. I went to every server to try to get a game where there wasn't like at least 10 tigers on each team, or tiger hammers on each team. Yeah. So it's got okay maneuverability, good gun, pretty crap armor for a legendarily armored tank of World War II. So I think we covered just about everything so far of the tank's details. Now, weak points, obviously the turret, the machine gun port right there, and that little viewport right there, and if that command hatch, if all you can see is the turret. If you can't penetrate the front, most of you guys will be able to penetrate the front with relative ease. I can go right through the turret of this tank with this tank. That's how much penetration it has. It doesn't matter if it's angled or not. I keep getting penetrated myself, and I just penetrate them all day long. So if you can't penetrate, machine gun port, viewport, command hatch, and if you're behind it, just anywhere, because it's all 80 from the rear. Alright, so let's talk about penetration and damage. That's right. That's right. What am I doing, ladies and gentlemen? Not sure what I'm doing, actually. I don't think I can tell the damage, can I? There we go. Yeah. Alright, so 8.96 rounds per minute. Fire rate, we already talked about that. Aiming time, 2.7 seconds. That's not very good. That's almost 3 seconds. Accuracy, 0.33. Your penetration, 203 millimeters. So, in practice, you can go right through the front of a Tiger P. And what else has like 200 millimeters at the front? Like a turret of an E-75, maybe? I think. I'm not sure. But that's some crazy penetration for this tier. And at 100 millimeters at the front on this thing, even if you angle, there's no way you're able to double your effective armor thickness. And even if you do manage to angle it that much from the front, they'll be able to penetrate your side with relative ease. It's only 80 millimeters. And then APCR, who's going to use APCR unless you're facing like tier 9s? 237 millimeters of penetration. You have 240 average damage, which is relatively like mediocre. It's not good, it's not bad. It's okay, but the fire rate makes up for it. Your turret armor 180, yeah. Signal range 620. The original Tiger has like 700. So there's something else different right there. There's like buffs and like weaknesses of this tank compared to the original one. I understand why they did that, because then like who would want to? Well, it looks sexy as fuck, but who would want to get it? Like the actual players that don't care about cosmetics, who would want to get this tank if the Tiger was exactly the same? You just get the Tiger if you wanted this tank. But it does reap the rewards of a premium tank, more silver, more XP, and you can like convert. You can like take your crew and put it in something else like for free and stuff like that. So yeah, you reap the benefits of it being a premium tank, but more or less it's just a Tiger with less engine power and less signal range and more hit points. That's basically when you get down to it, that's basically the differences of this tank. Alright, so we have talked about everything. Just don't get shot at. We're going to get shot at a lot by... I mean, the games we're going to get into are not going to go well. But we're gonna give it our best shot. There's going to be Tigers everywhere, and you can't bounce anything. It's bad. Ooh, swamp. They changed this map a little bit the other day. Not the other day, but like a week or so ago. Where like the bases are on like the top left and bottom corner. And they like rearranged some of the hills and stuff like that. So the super secret pathway that we used to use is not viable anymore, unfortunately. We're gonna get in here and see what we can do though. Hopefully it's not a tier 9 game, because the tier 7 game was bad enough with all the fucking tigers there are. They're everywhere, dude. It's like the motherland. There wasn't that many motherlands in the games I was playing in that review, is because, I mean, I had bought it early. I had bought the most expensive version, but the most expensive version in this game, holy shit, guys. Where are the tigers at? Where are the fucking hammers at? Oh my god. This is insane. I shit you not. I played 5 games in a row, and all the way down to about here were hammers on both teams. And I thought this review is going to go bad because I'm not going to be able to do anything because it's just going to get hammered all day. Stop! Hammer time! Alright, anyway, so we're going to go to the left here. You usually don't do that well on the left, but we're going to do it anyways because we're fucking rebels and that's how we roll. So there's only one other hammer on our team, and there's only one hammer on their team. T-29 is a pretty tough tank. Yeah, fucking problem boy? Was that Churchill? But as I was saying, this tank has 100 at the front. There's only 2 tanks that are worse than that, and they have 90. That's the Chinese IS-2 and the French AMX M4. They have 90 at the front. But at least they're angled. This thing is not almost virtually no angling. The Germans didn't know about angling, armor angling, until like a little bit earlier, or like a little bit later with the Tiger II and Panther. But I digress. Let's get back into the world of tanks here, not the history of the tank. You all probably know the history of the tank. It's like one of the most historic tanks, like one of the most well-known tanks in the world. Like some people play World of Tanks just to play this tank. Like they know this tank and they want to play it. But then they come to the sad conclusion that it sucks pretty bad donkey ass because it's put up against like Cold War tanks, like the T-29 and shit like that. Well, almost Cold War, like really close to the end of World War II. Kind of like tanks that were designed to kill this thing, but they didn't actually fight those. You put this thing up against a T-34 or an M4 Sherman, it's gonna get wrecked real fast. I can tell you that right now. Like each Tiger during the war killed 30 Shermans, but there were just so many Shermans that they couldn't kill them all. MX M4, first couple enemies spotted. Hopefully we can't like get like, oh shit, we're spotted. Yeah, Wolverine over there. Don't shoot at me, don't shoot at me. Ooh, mouse shot from that side. This is not the ideal place for us to be in a Tiger. I don't know what is shooting at us right now. We need to get back into cover though. Ow. See, we were angled pretty well right there and it still penetrated, whatever it was. Now we can side scrape, however, to pretty good effect. But you gotta remember your turret is weak, just like the front. Already lost. We're losing a shit ton of tanks. Come on, guys. That light tank's getting behind the enemy lines. Alright, so let's see if we can kind of just sit here. That VK-36 is getting wrecked. We can't see what's shooting at us, first of all. Yeah, we just got shit on this game. I don't know what happened, dude. Look at that. It's like, what was it, 15 minutes when it started? Within that amount of time, everybody dead as hell. Ooh, Stug. Take a shot at that guy. What's that, dude? Oh man, T-29 gangbanged him. Alright, so if we're gonna lose, might as well do something before we lose.
Enemies got us in their sights.
Hey Chinu! What's up, bro?
Target locked.
Ramming speed, come over here, asshole. Don't play like this in an actual game, kids. Yes, ramming damage for the win. Arrow over there. Gonna help out our hammer over here. We're gonna try to at least before he dies. Yeah, this is not how this plank. The fuck? English, dude. This is not how this tank should be played at all. About to get flanked by a T-29. We don't give a shit because we're about to lose anyways. So, dude. Turn the guns. Ooh, hit our viewport. That's lucky us right there.
Unlocking target.
Now, will we win this battle with this T-29? If we can angle properly, we might be able to. Come on, dude. What's up, dude?
The last one's left.
Oh shit, we're last on our team. Don't do it, dude. Ow! No! Killing this bastard.
We got a damaged track.
No! M12!
That's it. We're 80.
Damn artillery.
We may have lost this one, but we'll be back.
Alright, so we did I got killed by a Solo 4980. Great gamer tag, dude. If you're watching, I give you props. But we did 1,300 damage. We blocked 815. See, we didn't block that much, but it wasn't not any Tigers though. We just got I mean, it doesn't have much armor, to be honest. For its tier. I mean, it's like I mean, you know what I'm trying to say here. It's not fighting historical enemies, so it's not gonna be nearly as good as it would be. Alright, we're in another battle here today, ladies and gentlemen, and here's the hammer spam I was talking about. Look at all the hammers. It's gonna be a giant clusterfuck, and there's like a couple. I was in a game earlier where there was like hammer, 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 then tiger, 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 tiger. Like what a coinkydink. So we're gonna go and this way. Hopefully there's gonna be tanks coming across the open field we can kind of like just snipe at instead of like going up and like brawling with the hammers, which is not a good idea because they have like 203 millimeters of penetration. Not a good idea with the amount of armor we have. Would you fuck off? People shoot at me for, dude. This guy's probably like, I want a hammer. I worked for it, bitch. Used my motherland that entire time. The motherland's such a good tank, dude. Get in this bush and see if we can spot somebody. Thank you, George Bush, for this wonderful bush. But y'all get what I'm trying to say, right? The Tiger sucks in World of Tanks because it's not fighting historical enemies. It's fighting T-29s and like all that shit that was never on the battlefield while the Tiger was. Now Hellcat, Hellcat is had a 90mm gun that was designed to penetrate Tigers. It has over 100mm of penetration, and that was on the battlefield at the time. There were like Hellcat, what do they call them? Divisions, composed of usually 3 Hellcats that would like go out and hunt Tigers and like ambush them and shit. But that's about the only thing that. Well, the Sherman Firefly, blind shot, I'm the best. But the Sherman Firefly was a little late too. Come late to the battlefield. He's still there? No, he's smart enough to move. That guy got fucked. So yeah, you have good accuracy with this thing. Aim time's not too good, but it's okay. You can live with it. But your accuracy's great, your penetration's great, and your damage output is pretty damn good. So glass cannon, like in the bush right now, this is a great spot to be in this tank. I know you're like, I'm a Tiger, I'm invincible. It's like World War II. No, you are not invincible. You are the 3rd least armored Tier 7 heavy tank in the game. Do not go into battle with that mentality that you are indestructible, because you are not by far. You remember going up through the VK30 on Tier 5 and seeing M4 Shermans and T-34s? You didn't see Tigers that often, did you? No, because the M4 Shermans and T-34s weren't good enough to fight it, just like in World War II. So, just like the Panther. The Panther is pretty fucking terrible in this game too, because it's fighting stuff it would have never fought. Well, usually on the battlefields of World War II. It's terrible. Kill shot. Fuck you. Like, I hated the Panther so much. It's an iconic tank. The Panther is. The Panther 1. And this game, it's utter shit because of what it fights. And I understand it needs to be balanced, but I'm just saying, Panther was a great tank in the historical sense. It's not a great tank in this game, just like the Tiger here. Anyway, I just had to get off that tangent. So we either push.
Enemy tanks in the base. Get rid of them.
Well, I'm gonna push. I'm gonna get some of these dudes to follow me over here, and we're gonna go on the left side and see what we can find over here. Cause we ain't got any light tanks to spot for us, so we just gotta push. See if I can get everybody to attack. Yeah, here we go. Yak Panther's leading the charge. Go German pride. We will accept nothing than total victory. Tiger P.
Target locked.
Yeah, so in practice, we can go right through the front of the Tiger P because of our penetration. This gun is insanely strong. Think about it. It's flat armor, so yeah, we can penetrate that. But if it was like a mouse or an E100 with like 200 at the front, and we can go right through the turret, I think. Oh, dude, fuck. If that 200 millimeters of armor was angled, there's no way we could get through it because we only have 203, and 200 just raw armor at a flat angle, we'd be able to get through. But angled, no way. Damn, dude, I ain't doing shit this game. Got 2 hits. And they were both blind shots.
We've got enemies in the base. Take them out.
Hopefully we can come up behind this team over here. So, dudes, y'all got ruffle stomped. Alright, we've lost 2 tanks. Still a lot of hammers left. A lot of hammers on our team. Only even one has died yet. Nope. Yeah, Black Prince and Hammer died on our team. Unfortunate indeed. But it looks like the base is like really a giant clusterfuck of our tanks and their tanks right now. So we're gonna hopefully get up behind them, shoot some butt plugs up into their ass, and see what goes on. Yeah, look, can you see any differences? There are none, besides the cosmetics. Like that helmet, look at it. This helmet on the back, and that rope, that's the same exact thing on the back of mine. It's no different in the physical sense. It is just a different paint job. However, like I said before, the engine power is less and the hit points are more. I'm pretty sure. I think Billy has told me that the regular Tiger has 1400 or like 1500 fully upgraded, and we get like 50 extra, which is pretty minuscule if you ask me. But hey, I guess every little thing counts.
Fire on target.
Shit, dude, they're gonna cap. That's no bueno. I want to stop moving,
Target locked.
cause then they'll cap. Yeah, they're gonna cap, dude.
Enemies got us in their sights.
I'm not stopping to shoot that guy because I want to reset the cap. But if he's visible, might as well take some lock-on shots at him. No, don't let him cap. Oh, dude, there's a fucking 3 of them left, dude. God damn it. They're gonna cap. What an uneventful ending. I did shit this game. I mean, I didn't do bad. I just didn't do anything. Hit him, hit him, hit him. Come on, Yak Panther. You got this. And they capped it.
We may have lost this one, but we'll be back.
Oh well. Sharpshooter. Only got 2 hits that game. Pretty anticlimactic. So we'll play one more game. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are back in another game. We're on Arctic region here, and we are in a really small Tier 7 game. There's not that many hammers.
Let's go.
Oh, but both teams have 3,
Location.
and there's like Tier 5s and stuff in here. There's a Panzer 4H that was over there. Yeah, there's one. Panzer 4H was like the successor. No. Panzer 4H had a great gun too. Would you fuck off, dude? You can see where I'm trying to go. Got problems, man. Doing it on purpose. I was ahead of you, bitch. Go fuck yourself. In the game. That reminds me. That guy is an asshole in the game. Like, you know, outside of his like real life, he's probably a nice guy. You know, good kids, good family, good wife. But then the asshole, oh, go, he can go fuck himself. Alright, so we're gonna get up this rock over here and hopefully side scrape. If not, we'll just get shit on by artillery and, you know, the normal stuff usually happens in this game. Or we just keep going. No, fuck that. No! Angle the armor. See, let's go right through it. Fucking stupid.
They've spotted us. Unlocking target. Nice shot.
Alright. Fucking shit over there shooting at us too. Alright, side scrape on this side of the rock. Hope the artillery doesn't like be a douche.
Target locked.
T-37's being an asshole too. At the angle we were going to present to those tanks right there, that T-37 should have penetrated us. Damn, dude. Fucking get shit on. This thing has no armor.
Shells are in good hands. Reloading.
Wreck that fucking T-37. Shit. Shit. Bounce it. Come on, Tiger. Don't let me down. Ooh. We should probably repair the tracks, but I really don't want to.
Ready to fire on target.
Okay, we should have.
This vehicle's finished.
Alright, everybody. That was the Tiger Hammer, the German hero tank that I just earned. Was it worth it? No. And if you bought it, you wasted your money. I would say that, but I would have bought it too because I'm a hypocrite. It's just not a good tank. Just like the this is a Panther too, but the Panther, it's not a good tank. It was a good tank in the war, but it's not a good tank. Now, I mean, you could just like earn it by playing, but all in all, I do not think it was worth it. Yes, it's sexy as fuck, and if you're a collector, by all means, get it. If you're a collector, and it looks good. I love it. I love the way it looks, and I love the German tanks. It's my favorite tank nation, but it's just not a good tank. It's a glass cannon, and I do not work well with glass cannons. Maybe you do, you know, with glass cannons. Maybe you do work good with glass cannons. I'm not taking anything away from you, but for me, and as a heavy tank, it's not a good tank. So my consensus is, don't get it. All in all. But if you're a collector, sure. If you earned it, just by, I mean, if you earned it for free, hell yeah, just like earn it, you know. I mean, you didn't have to do anything special to get it, you know what I'm saying? You just had to play and like win and not do bad, you know what I'm saying? You didn't have to like go through hell to get it. So yeah, I think it was good enough to earn, but to buy, no. I don't think you should spend any money on this tank. It's not good. It's just like the Tiger. Just get the regular Tiger. All you're getting is 50 more hit points. So just get the regular Tiger. I mean, you're not gonna get as much silver or XP in another crew and a garage slot, but I just don't think it's worth it. Now, I like the way the hammer looks. It's gonna look sexy in my garage, but I'm not gonna use it very often. That's what I have the Motherland for. Motherland's way better. It's a really great tank. I love Motherland. Anyway, that's my consensus on the hammer. If it was fighting the tanks it would have historically fought, it'd be fucking awesome, but it's not. It's just how World of Tanks is with the balancing and stuff. The Panther sucks too. It's a tier 7 and it fights with the Tiger because they're like both on the same playing field, but it just sucks complete donkey ass because it's fighting stuff it would have never fought. But anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. It's a Tiger Hammer review, and hope y'all enjoyed. You guys, Battlefield 1 beta comes out tomorrow. when this gets uploaded. So I'll be playing a shit out of that. Get maybe some montages out or some other stuff. And yeah, be playing that. And I'm Sarge, signing out.
Your hands are slow, your movements sluggish, your lack of speed just brings you anguish. Just take a sip, you will move faster. Just try it now, and speed is mastered. It's the only one that really moves you. Polar speeds of your life.
Bye-bye. Couldn't it say bye-bye a little nicer? Like this. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Holy shit.
Did you guys hear that voice?